We held this event because tomorrow there's going to be a very important debate in the UN about how the Sustainable Development Agenda links to climate change. And to support that debate, we felt it would be good to have people discuss a bit more informally over dinner, but at a high level. So we were very happy that Prime Minister Eman agreed to host this dinner for us.
I've been working on sustainable development for many years. I have seen how small island developing states are particularly susceptible to some of the environmental and social challenges of the world today. They are particularly susceptible to the effects of climate change. It is because of this that I am committed in my work as Special Advisor on climate change to help small island developing states find ways to connect together, work for sustainable development in line with the Sustainable Development Goals, and work on climate change.
We had about 25 different countries present from all over the globe, so cross-regional. And we had a number of think tank people in the room as well, and a few UN organizations that are also working on the same themes. The highest level guest we had was the President of the General Assembly. It's a Danish former minister, Mr. Mogens Lykketoft, and he was elected for 1 year to be the President of the UN General Assembly. He's like the head of the UN at the moment, besides Secretary General Ban Ki-moon, and he leads all the discussions of the member states. So he was the most important person in the room, together with Mike Eman.
I have seen the work of Prime Minister Mike Eman in Aruba. I have seen how he has done everything he can to establish a system within your island that contributes to adaptation in the face of the effects of changing climate. Small island developing states are particularly at risk of the effects of climate change, and it is necessary to invest in ways to maximize resilience so that if there are specific climate impacts coming to your island, you are able to protect yourselves. By having a very climate-focused development policy, Aruba has managed to integrate resilience into national development planning. At the same time, Aruba has also got a climate-compatible economy with a particular focus on green growth and on sustainable energy, transport and other sectors.
The Kingdom of the Netherlands wants to show in New York that we are a country that really is putting our money where our mouth is, that we're working on climate change and the Sustainable Development Goals. And in order to show our commitment, it's important to host events like this and to provide platforms for opportunity for member states to discuss. So by doing this, we can really show us as a leading country in this discussion.
Within the United Nations, we look for connections between sustainable development agenda on the one hand and climate action on the other. It is very gratifying to see in Aruba that an effort has been made to establish these connections as part of development policy. This is certainly compatible with the approaches that are being showcased within the United Nations as part of our collective contribution towards bringing together the agenda for sustainable development and climate action.